Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas with...
Right, left, right.
There you go. In the flesh, the Admiral is here.
Straight out of the forest, chopping wood for the new bunker.
Guys, I thought we lost him. I don't even know where he was over the last 3 months.
I was in the jungles
He's
of Colombia.
MIA. He was MIA, missing in action.
I was in the jungles of Colombia and I caught the dengue fever.
There you go. And
True story.
And
no
you know
joke.
what? We're thankful because it is Canadian Thanksgiving after all.
Yes.
And we're going to be dropping this video. But we're not here to talk about him missing in action or the king doing whatever, wondering if he's still breathing. We're here because we want to give our quick thoughts and review on a little movie starring Brad Pitt in the lead role called F1, the movie. It came out this year, 2025 in theaters. He was on vacation. King, I don't know what I was doing. I was missing in action myself. I don't know. But we finally had the chance to watch it from the King's bunker, one of his safe houses. We'll just say that. His fortress, his castle, whatever you want to call it. He wanted to watch it. I waited for him in particular. I got the movie just last week. And I unboxed it. And I go, you know what? I got to watch it with this guy because he's dying to watch this. So we're going to give you our thoughts. So warning, it's going to be spoilers. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, that's your fault. It's been at least 4 months or 5 that it's been out. And it's on Blu-ray.
Yeah,
so
if you haven't seen it, come out from your rock, please.
There you go.
It's been a while.
Too bad.
First and foremost, I want to thank you because I feel so appreciated by that warm comment that you made.
Oh no, what comment was that, Admiral?
That was the we're not here to hear about the Admiral's time in the jungle here. We're here to talk about a movie. I feel so appreciated.
You're welcome. Well, we're just glad you're here in the flesh, man. We wonder if this Admiral was just not a cutout that was right beside me going, he's talking, I'm throwing my voice or something.
He's got his hand there going, this is, I'm a ventriloquist. He's a ventriloquist.
I don't know.
I don't know. Where's this review going? Well, we're going into F1. So F1 was a good movie, guys.
So you enjoyed it, Admiral?
I did. It was my most highly anticipated movie of the year.
Of 2025, guys. And don't worry, we'll do a 2026 down the road and stuff when the podcast kicks in full tilt.
It started very well. They went right into the story right away. And one thing that I did like was they showed a little bit about Brad Pitt's character at the beginning, how he was. And then it was about 5 or 10 minutes of getting into seeing some of the backstory of him. And then all of a sudden they finally show the credits. So it was good. It started right away. It had
strong.
Good rhythm.
It was very strong from beginning to end. I think it had the perfect amount of racing in it, action, drama of a different kind, like you were saying, Admiral.
It was it's not what you expect from a racing movie. You're expecting that everyone's going to dominate and it's going to get to a point where it's just total domination. But there's a lot of drama and there's a lot of things that happen.
But it's related to racing, though, for the most part.
It's more realistic of what a racing team would go, an up-and-coming racing team would go through.
Stress with it. Yeah, stress of it all.
So, very cool concept that they have an ex-F1 driver who hasn't driven in 30 years.
Yep.
He had an accident that took him out, and his life kind of fell apart. He went into drinking, and then he went down and he did Le Mans racing for a while, and he was very successful in that. And they brought him back to mentor a young driver who's up-and-coming that shows a lot of promise and potential.
Yeah,
it was a cool concept. I really did enjoy that. Do you want to add something?
Forgot Javier Bardem was in this one. He was his buddy.
Yeah.
He brought him to recruit him to teach this young little punk rookie. And trust me, I wanted to strangle the kid a couple of times, but we don't do that. We don't do that. Entitled, it's the generation, right? So it's like old school, new school mentality, technology versus not technology, training methods and whatever, all this fun stuff. But the way they did it, it had a perfect flow. And I'm telling you right now, I was looking at the Admiral, I go, this thing's still going on for
2.5 hours long.
2 hours and 30 minutes. But it didn't feel like 2 hours and 30 minutes. And I can honestly say I was pleasantly surprised that I liked it. That's why I bought the thing on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't feel like I wasted my time. It was a good movie. Admiral regrets that we didn't go see it in the theater.
Yeah, I think, guys, this is definitely one. If you have a home theater, you gotta have a
blast
big
the hell out of it
and crank it.
It's good. And even on my little TV there, my Samsung 50-inch TV there, it sounded pretty damn good. And it looked good
visually stunning. They did an amazing job with the cinematography.
Oh, the driving?
Like you had
Phenomenal.
cockpit views, then you had reverse cockpit views, then you had overheads, you had side views.
Every single possible camera angle, right, Admiral?
Exactly, and it was all real driving too. Like they did all real driving in it, so you see angles of the track and like the different tracks and the different things that go on the racetrack.
And all the actors, Admiral, they brought it. Even Brad Pitt.
Yeah, they were. It was
you
all good
bought
cast.
Brad Pitt as a Formula One driver.
Yeah,
which sold me on it. Because if I didn't buy him in the first 5 minutes of the movie, I'm not liking this movie. And he did a pretty damn good job.
He did a really good job of being like a weathered, experienced guy that has a lot of knowledge that people don't realize and sees a lot of things that people don't see about racing. And that was something that I really liked about his character. Thought it was really cool. He was rebellious as well in the sense that he goes against what's normal. And he has his opinions and he knows what works for him.
Yep.
And you kind of get to see that, you know, the racing team starts to take his opinions, you know, because they start to see the fruit of the things that he's doing, right?
They're not thinking he's just some old stubborn guy and he's set in his own ways and stuff. He's trying to teach them at the same time, especially that rookie kid.
Yeah. But it like I said, it takes some twists that you're not going to expect. There was a couple of points in the movie, some plot points where I was just like, at first, I was like, what? Why?
Yeah, like you're bringing this up now.
It seemed like as well like
it's like a MacGuffin. Oh, this is the reason why this is happening. It's like, but you didn't figure this out earlier. Like you're talking about the X-ray showing up with Brad Pitt being able to drive with all that.
He's got like bolts in his back
and his neck
and everything. Wouldn't they have done like a background search on him before all of this, before they put him in a car to see all that?
Yeah.
But then you find out later in the movie that someone buried that information to help.
He was okay with, they gave us the answer, which is good.
Yeah, they filled the hole, right?
Good thing they did, because then that would be a big plot point.
Yeah, I got kind of irritated when I saw that one. I gotta admit, I almost put the hat on.
He almost walked out of the room. He was ready to walk off the pit crew that he was a part of there, I tell you.
And then they explained themselves, and then I was like, okay, fine. You know, it was a decent explanation.
And guys, it was your typical young guy who doesn't want to listen to the old guy. Eventually listens to the old guy and starts to race well. And of course, at the end of it, he wins the damn race, because he was going to let the rookie win. The young guy who's trying to make, better as a driver.
Spoiler alert, if you're going to watch.
Oh, don't worry, just spoiler alert. Don't worry,
5 months.
You can ruin whatever you want on here. If they have a problem, you know where
Brad Pitt wins the race, guys.
Yeah, but it's done in a way that it's not cheesy.
Yeah.
Which was good. I liked the way it ended, and the way it ended was pretty good.
Either. Now you will be, but
he was joking. There's going to be probably a second one, and I'm like,
F2.
What's it going to be? We'll leave that alone. You're thinking, okay, maybe it's going to be his kid growing up. He's going to start taking up racing. His mother doesn't want him to race. I don't know. Either way, a little bit of love story here and there, which was like, it was good. It wasn't the central focus, which is great.
They didn't overdo it with that either. It was like literally 2 shots of them kissing, and then they faded out into Las Vegas.
Something was going on, but they didn't have to advertise it throughout the whole film.
It was left
which is
to
great.
the imagination.
It was racing.
It was a racing movie.
It was good. Like, I'm telling you, the Admiral says, King, you better check out Rush. With,
Rush is fantastic.
Chris Hemsworth. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go check it out, because I'm not really a race kind of guy there. I wouldn't mind driving the car.
Guys like Rush, you'll like this movie too.
I'm going to check it out, Admiral, and then we'll see. Eventually down the road, I'll check it out, and I'll tell you guys, and I'll tell this guy how I liked it. But he's usually on the money. He goes, King, watch this thing. You're going to like it. And I'm glad he told me, you know what?
I'll tell you guys, I'll tell you the truth. I liked F1.
Okay.
But I like Rush better.
Okay. But
That's a bold statement.
But Admiral, did this live up to your expectations?
It did, because it was original in a sense. Like the way they approached racing, I thought it was.
It wasn't boring, man.
It was more realistic to something that you might encounter.
Yeah. From
an up and coming team. Remember, they're not a team that's dominating the F1.
They're last, man.
They're last.
No points at all.
And they're trying to make their way into something noticeable and try to become, a recognized team.
And profitable.
Right? So there's a lot of inner workings and mechanics of things that are happening in the background that you see that, it's kind of like how the whole organization of a team works, not just the pit crew and the drivers, how the management works, how it all works together, how all the opinions are intertwined together.
Yeah, and how they work.
And how they work, right? So it's good in that sense.
And it was good for me, because I'm not, like I said, a race car. I don't watch Indy. I don't watch any of that. But it gives you enough information that for someone like me who's on the outside looking in, how the world really runs in the racing world. What it takes in order to race their car down the track. How many people, technology, all that stuff. But they do it in a way that I didn't get bored. You know? Like I said.
Even the simple things, like they would show the pit stops, you know, and then you'd see like 3 seconds with the technology that they have.
So quick.
Done. Quick. Out. Gone.
Replacing front ends. How many times? He railed his car. How many times for the technique he was using?
Exactly.
Plan C.
Plan C, right? But you guys will find out what Plan C is. But just things like that, and you get to see like how technology is advanced and how it's utilized in racing now. Like things like the steering wheel, where you have the gear shifters up top, where it's like a video game. So like it's almost like a video game controller.
It looked like a Nintendo Switch or something, man.
Yeah, like it's
small.
It's like that, and then you push a button to change your gears,
on it, man.
like you would do in GT Gran Turismo on your PlayStation or whatnot, right? So it's very cool how they've incorporated that into racing. I mean, nothing like a good gear shift too, but buttons. It's the way they do it now.
With their hands, and it's quicker for them to switch.
It's on the wheel too. They don't have to move their hand down. They can maintain control of the wheel if they need to better. Right?
Perfect.
So it's a little safer. So
final thoughts, Admiral, for me.
It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
We recommend you guys checking this out. 100%. You
crank the home theater.
100%. If you're a Brad Pitt fan, if you like racing, Formula One, and all that stuff, this is going to be for you 100%. The hype is real. That's all I'm going to say on that. So go watch it. He likes it. He's glad. Does it deserve the top spot? I think you said number 1 spot of your top 5. Is that what you had it? I can't remember. So
far this year, there's still a couple more flicks I got to watch. It was my most anticipated movie.
Okay.
But probably the better movie that I've seen this year is definitely this one.
Okay, good. Yeah. So at least it lived up your lived to your expectations.
It did, yeah.
That's good. I think I had it in mind, but I don't know if I had it bottom or just out of it. I can't even remember. It's been a while, guys.
I know they invested a lot in making this movie. And
it shows. It shows.
Yeah.
They really took the detail and the effort and to kind of get you involved in every shape, form, way. If you didn't know anything about racing, you do know about racing, you'll be happy with what you saw on the screen, right?
Exactly.
So anyways, guys, that's our official Formula One, the movie review on Brad Pitt's film. I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out our other stuff. Wrestling, that's up. I don't know if I'm going to be doing wrestling. Other unboxing videos. Down the road, we're going to do Mission Impossible. Probably that's another 2 hours and probably almost 3 hours. Probably
who knows? I don't even know.
I don't know. We'll see how I'm going to tackle it at least. But there's a couple of other older films I'm going to bring your way, which you probably get a kick. You're going to have to tune in for that, okay, guys? But unboxing reviews, you know the drill by now. Be the Hell Good podcast. I'm bringing back the podcast Monday.
Nice.
I'm going to be doing that on a thing because I'm going to change how things go in 2026, Admiral. I'm going to put in a nice little package and show and make things a little simple because got to focus on other stuff, parts of my life there. King ain't getting old, younger. He's getting older. You can see his beard's getting more gray.
Wisdom, right?
Yeah, wisdom.
Gaining wisdom.
Well, I better use some of that wisdom before you don't see me at all. I'll tell you right now. But either way, just stay tuned. Stuff's coming your way. Stay out of trouble. Stay off the King's throne. Leave the Admiral alone. And we'll see you guys, not on the track, but somewhere. Probably at dinner table enjoying Canadian Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to all our Canadians.
A Chinese food restaurant, maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
Either way.
Who knows?
Food is food. As long as it's good food. Then that's all you need. Okay?
That's it.
All right. We're out of here. Be the hell good. Stay off the King's throne. And I'll see you guys where? Right here on YouTube Land.